Download the BCSN Plus app today. Local sports all the time. Visit bcsnnation.com for details. Discounts may apply.
Let's head to the pitch now. Toledo women's soccer looking for its first conference win of the season, hosting Ohio. Bobcats strike first on the set piece. Just an unbelievable one-touch from Quinton Tostavine, popping it into the back of the net. Ohio takes the lead in the first half. It then takes until the 82nd minute for the Rockets to respond, but what a response that it was. First attempt is saved, then it's Ella Zorhoff scores on the rebound. The Rockets are ecstatic because that's the first goal of the season for that freshman in her career, as this game ends in a 1-1 tie, so the Rockets do earn 1 point in the standings.
We've been working hard in practice. I know from a team standpoint, we've been trying to push each other and work really hard, so I feel like the outcome is getting better, and we're going to keep working hard and keep going. We just really wanted to work for it. We've been working hard for it, and I feel like we just need that extra spark and uplifting people, positive energy, everything about that. Just got to go get it. I feel like the hard work that we bring on the field and put it out there is what we need.
Mason Lowry and Francis Stevens were on the call for this one.
You know, we've talked so much this year about how young this Toledo team is. Mark Batman, in fact, the Toledo head coach, just walked by us a few seconds ago and said, young kids, young kids, young kids. What we saw in the second half today in particular was that the kids are all right.
Yeah, they were. Absolutely. I thought, again, they had to really settle in the game. It's going to take sometimes those younger teams a little bit of time. But I thought in the second half they were a step faster, really much more organized in the midfield. Were able to get on those 50-50s and really get off the second balls. But more importantly, they were able to go sell out and find ways to score goals. And what a goal Ella Zorhoff scored to give them at least a share of this game at 1 point to kind of keep them in the race here. But again, they're getting there slowly but surely.
Yeah, fitting that goal was all about freshman Haley Maynard, because somebody had to take a corner, ran over and did it after having just come onto the field. Ella Zorhoff told us she'd never taken a corner before, but that's a pretty good way to start, a 100% level of success. And Ella Zorhoff, after a great save from Celeste Sloma, Ohio's keeper, stuck with it and hammered in the rebound.
Absolutely. Again, she kept going with it, and found a way to sneak that one back there. That was huge for them. That was a big lift, because I thought right after that she came back out down a minute later and tried to launch one from 40 yards out. But hey, you know what? That's what people do. When you start to get that confidence, you start letting things go a little bit of ways away. But again, thought it was a really, really good job for them in the second half, and I think they really starting to prove a point that they're coming along. It might take you the whole year, but who cares? As long as you're coming the right way, that's all that matters.
So the Rockets still waiting for their first win in conference play, but you get the sense they're not going to have to wait too much longer. Guys?